So Loki or Geppetto, I think. I'm not a big fan of Celestial Tiger, though obviously if you get something like a sarcophagus it's amazing, right? Let's take Loki. I'm betting on you. Well, that's not very useful. Actually, I always like Fool's Gold Loki. It's such a perfect match. That's not too bad. Okay, this is what I'm talking about with Loki. Instead of buying one character, I get all three. Perfect. What do you think is a bigger early game advantage? Something like this? Or a +1/+1 on only evil or good characters? I think it's obvious, right? Now, this doesn't happen every time, sure, but it's not the only thing that could happen. And you could also just get to roll the dice. It's not as good perhaps, but it's still very effective. And you could also get a free forbidden fruit here. I say free, you'll still take the damage, but you know what I mean. Finally, you get a chance later on not only to get hexes and smitens and stuff, but just to get XP between rounds. And here we go. So I'll say that all in all, yeah, this is insane. This is so much stronger. Sure, Loki is not as stable as +1/+1, but you have such a high ceiling in terms of what luck can do for you early game, mid game, and late game. So Loki can theoretically roll the best early game, the best mid game, and the best late game. It all depends. Early game, how many discounts you get or free characters. Mid game, how much XP you get, and late game, how many useful combat spells you get. And so far we've had a good early game with Loki, which is already more, like I said, than you could expect out of many of the characters available in the game, like the early game characters of Mrs. Claus and... I'm actually losing this one. Amazing. To be fair, Pied Piper gets +1/+1 on pretty much, not every character, but most of them. Early game, he buys the... Yeah, I'll take that. He buys the discount, not discount, bonus animal with +1/+1. Do I want this water wraith? I mean, theoretically it's not too bad. Not sure what I'd sell though. These guys all benefit from spells which I automatically cast. I really want the level 4 artifact, and this guy was just buffed. If only I could get my hands on a Mim, I would have won last round too. I suppose this isn't as good for me. I can't really buff it directly, I don't have a Mim, and level 3 artifacts aren't that big for me. I just wanted a water wraith. Oh well, can't afford it I guess. Oh, that's nice. Obviously I might roll, and that's the downside. I think the big downside to Loki, other than the possibility of getting forbidden fruit every round and just hurting yourself a lot more than you need to. Okay. Not that one. No, it doesn't matter. It's a tie. Tie is good. I take your piggy bank. And that's very nice. The question is Secret Stash better or worse than Jack's Jumping Bean? I mean, +4/+4 might be enough to turn the tides a bit right now. And I think one win or tie where I would have lost is probably just as good, if not better. So we'll take it. Another dragon? I don't think so. Let me see. You know what? Maybe I will. Okay. That's a shame. This does nothing. Summoning Portal? Animals have been doing well lately, and they work okay with me. Sure. Do I want that one as well? Yeah, I will. Reason being is since I have half committed to animals, the possibility of getting myself a Crown of Atlas is actually quite tempting. Wait, no, never mind, I'm Loki. Yes, Crown of Atlas is good, but I suppose I might get my hands on the Dragon's Nest instead, maybe? Okay. That's a bit of a shame, but no, it doesn't matter one bit. I don't think this thing is this big usually, right? It's 6-6 instead. Yeah. Oh, well, never mind. Now it's 8-8 because of casting a spell automatically. And here we have Dragon's Nest. I am fond of this one. Now, if I can just find myself some Lightning Dragons and Feasting Dragons next round, that'll be swell. Also, this is definitely joining our ranks. Do I want a 5-5 instead of a 2-2? Yes. When you're early, you just want to get, you know, impactful upgrades every round. If you missed why I bought Princess Peep, it's because of Portal. So it's 1-1, and then 2-2, and then 3-3 out of her. So it's not terrible by itself. I mean, she's what, a 7-7 or something? It's okay. What we want is obviously to have more summons over time, and then the bonus will become more and more impactful, especially later on, doubled by burst, and if we can get our hands on one, I'm not holding my breath. Although it is kind of difficult to make trees work without spells to buff your Ashrodam. I guess maybe Outward Elder? Should be given some consideration. That's a bit sad. No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, Evil Queen is big, but alone against everything, she has no chance. The dragon's big enough by itself. And what have we got? Nothing I'd want. I suppose I could replace this thing with Ring of Region. But I think I'll soon get more and better artifacts which will replace this thing, and I don't want to replace anything else right now. Huh. I wonder. I mean, more random spells, don't mind if I do. As for the rest, I don't particularly want them. I guess I could pick the Princess Peep if I happen to go animals, because I don't think I'll go spells long term. I mean, it's nice now, but if we are possibly going animals, then this is nice to keep. Also, having the second one in is actually much better. I don't need a frog. I'm not trying to triple it. What I have is fine right now. I'd really like a dragon. Think about it, Lightning Dragon right now, with a +5/+5 with literally a bonus frog on top of it, is going to be incredibly good. Especially since I picked this mermaid. This dragon is not nearly as good of her, because he only attacks once. It's quite simple. In some ways, Lightning Dragon is better than the Black Dragon, because it attacks before the combat, so it's always first, even if the opponent has a artifact or spell to guarantee being first, it doesn't matter. And on top of that, since it always takes 2 backliners if you attack first, I mean, the dragon might hit one of the edge characters and only hit 1 backliner. When you hit 2 backliners, there's such a big advantage. It's better than twice as good, because it's a 1-3, let's say that there's one big target, it's 1-3, and then another 1-2 on top of it, so chances are so much better. If there's 2 targets, then even more so. Should I take this Time Flies? I'm not 100% sure, but none of these actually do anything for me, so I could do it. Yeah, sure. I mean, thinking about it, as you gain one more characters that spawn in, the bonus that you gain from Portal increases even more. So this is basically the 7th summon character. So it's +6, +6. It's not too bad, right? An 8/8, that's an 8th character. Serviceable. Ah, we are now locked in an epic struggle for first place on the list. For this turn only. It's so good to see the dragon down at 12. On the other hand, finding both Selua and Pan's Shadow very healthy at 26 and 27 is not comforting. Yeah, my dragon never had a chance. That's okay, I guess. I'm not sure about that. Well, at least these trades are pretty good for me. And now you get a free hit, and it matters because this thing, yeah. Well, we killed one of them. I guess this is a certain amount of damage. It guarantees me being first this turn at least. There's not even anything I want here. The biggest is an 8/8. I know there was another familiar there, but honestly, we can't really cast that many spells. Well, we could potentially. Do I want it? It kind of condenses power. In a way, each sheep is going to be 1/1 bigger. More importantly, I guess it's chance at map, right? Give me a map. No map. Crystal Ball is literally useless. Cloak of the Assassin... I suppose it gives dragons +3/+3, I guess? It's better than this thing, for sure. On the other hand, Sarcophagus. But I don't really have that many evil, and if I'm trying for animals, I won't in the future either. Replacing everything with evil in turn 5 is not as good as it sounds, I don't think. Let's go with this Cloak of the Assassin. And there you have it, another one. Which is enough for me, thanks. We didn't really get that much bigger. I mean, our sheep got a little bigger, and these dragon guys got a little bigger. I guess now I'll prioritize killing the backline and trying to win the fight over trying to grow. Because getting +1/+1 doesn't really matter as much anymore. That's annoying. That's really annoying. Okay, that spell is pretty good because it kills Duza for free. That's the first time I get a +1/+1. Oh, bit of a shame. That's okay. I mean, look at these sheep. And with the range dead, it's my win for sure. Sonic Portal is often underestimated, I find. Let's see, another dragon? Yeah, it's pretty large. I don't mind. Do I need Duza? Not really. It's the same as the dragons, right? That's an interesting one. Do I try for Baba Yaga? I mean, on the one hand, the size of things, especially against that guy who's likely to have gone animals, I could sort of strike it rich. I mean, I could also take the book, but I'm feeling a little mischievous, so let's try it out. It's going to be a bit insane if it works, but I don't expect it to. No, it's not that insane. Even if both of them slay, it's +4/+4 at most. It's just okay. I am weakening myself for this gimmick, so if I lose this game because of it, well, I suppose you could say I told you so. Well, never mind, I was never going to get much out of it. Ah, that's a big shame. That's another shame. And again, everything that could go wrong has gone wrong, hasn't it? I mean, if the dragon had taken this Spoko at the start, then this entire match would have been very different. It wouldn't have made any difference if I had put the Princess Pippin or not. So, we keep seeing animals, and I guess we'll take them. That's not a bad character at all. Not sure I want it though. I'm kind of doing fine with animals. Ah, there's the bear. I mean, because of Sounding Portal, they're so much more effective than normal. It's kind of nice. I think the dragons may be falling off. If they don't do well this round, I'll replace them with more animals. You know, another Princess Peep here, wombats in the sky is up, maybe a bear, that sort of thing. I think I'll keep the small dragon though. It's not the lightning dragon, haven't seen one of those, but it's 16, 14, it's okay. I guess I kind of mixed things, right? If instead of Portal I had taken the Horn of Olympus, I might have been able to go full sleigh. That's a bit of a shame, really. What am I hitting? That's not very good. Suppose that's a sleigh. That's really good. If you hit the 13, excellent. Well, the damage isn't as big as it could have been, but it's still fine. I'm not sure I want to keep the dragons now. Don't really have a space though. I think I'll give up on Baba Yaga. It was nice while it lasted, but really it's a bit of a pipe dream. Oh, more bears. We're definitely animals. It's just we have so many of them now. How many are there? 3, 6, 8. So the biggest is a +7, +7. Yeah, and so the third thing it spawns is by itself almost as big as the dragon, assuming you count bonuses. It's pretty nice. I guess I'm giving up on the dragons, yeah. Now I have 10 things. It's pretty nice. Let's spawn, obviously. Another? Sure. Wombats in Disguise can be one of your strongest when you're playing with Bursting. Assuming you just upgrade it. Maybe put it in a croc then? That's gonna be kind of broken. I'm still not sure if I'd rather have this or... No, you know what? I'd rather have the... That's a good one. He does feed a lot on me with that sleigh. Oh, Saber. Miraculous Saber is the biggest counter to what I got. Look at them growing. I mean, yeah, the shape get big, but this thing had like 1 health remaining and now it's at 7. It's getting pretty broken. Alas, that's my biggest weakness here. I just can't kill him, at least this guy, so the damage is minimized. I say that, it's still a lot of damage. I get a round against the dead guy, which is good for me. There's 2 dragons here. Do I pick dragons? They are 18 attack on base. It's very, very nice. It's something that I definitely need as animals. Can I afford to though? No, I can't. I really can't. Here's the 3rd dragon. But I just need to get my hands on... Oh, that echo is very nice. I need to get my hands on more stuff as soon as possible. When I say stuff, I mean basically bursting. I cancel 3. 4 maybe? I guess. She's mighty big right now. Do I need another 3 big pigs? No. What I have is enough. I just need to burst in here and then move this way. And just replace her with a burst in, it's looking much better. These guys don't necessarily spawn animals, so I'd need to do something about it. But other than that, it's looking okay. Just because of summoning portal, honestly. These trees are nice. Yeah, it's gonna start out a bit slow until we summoned enough things. That's a little scary. I mean, it could ruin everything. Yep, it's gonna ruin everything. No, I'm big enough to make a tie, so it's fine. 15 sheep without bursting. Bursting? I mean, I'm gonna regret not taking a black dragon if I can't get my hands on a single bursting. Here he is. Just in time. There's something to be said for separating these two, so that one spell or effect can't kill both, but it's too important to have this guy exactly here. I just have to hope it works out. We should have raw strength comparable, I'd say. But it all depends on what he's got, really. Look at me, how timid I'm being despite being first place, but really the amount of power you have now has very little to do with what you had back then. Not necessarily. If you were first place the entire game using, let's say, royals and you've been growing with Arthur or something, then you should expect good returns later on too, but on the other hand, if you haven't been using something that grows like that, Slay also works that way, then come late game, it depends a lot on whether or not you manage to pick up the specific pieces you're after. That guy has some good trees. Not sure it's enough though. Depends also on what I get. Oh, that's an animal, that's excellent. Real lucky. I think she's big enough to win this, but I'm not sure. I mean, 200 should be enough, right? Yeah, definitely. Well, it's goodbye to you. Hopefully we can get our hands on one last wombat in disguise and then put it in a croc. That would be really good. There's no support. This is actually interesting because it makes her less easy to kill. And Sword of Fire and Ice is a bit meh, if I'm honest. I think we'll do that, it's sort of an insurance. I mean, 6 health to the front line, it's doubled, it's 12 health on these things. But how much does it matter when this guy is the Slay, I think he was? Is he? I think he was the Slay guy. Right? The one who had Baba Yaga and that prince? Am I confusing him with another guy? Not sure. Let's take Sword of Fire and Ice just in case. That's not an animal that spawns. I guess I could buy this. No, it's silly. That might have been nice. Well, never mind. If I survive this round, then I'll have to think about it. I really want to put this guy in a croc. Oh, we also have cats, so assuming we don't lose our bursting in the beginning, that's just such an annoyance. This guy is also bursting, interesting. I really want to kill that bursting. It is a... oh, he has Saber and I don't. Yeah, with him having an upgraded Echo Wood, 2 burstings and upgraded 3 pigs, Dracula Saber. I suppose the upgraded Echowood is from this Ambrosia. Still, he definitely had much better luck than I with 2 Burstings. And I'm not sure actually. It might end up as a tie depending on how attacks go. Huh. Forgot about those guys. I think it's definitely a tie now, right? No, not necessarily. Now I have to attack this or I'll lose. Yeah, I'll lose. It could have gone a different way, but I guess I'll have to make do. Definitely the dragon, definitely. That's nice, I guess, for next round. I mean, if I do this, I have to find another animal. I really do. On the other hand, it's going to be as big as the 2 of them combined, and a level 5 artifact could be good for me. Not 100% sure what I'm looking for though. What really is that good for me? Then again, if I don't take this, what do I take? Only 2 more Burstings or Echoes? It's a bit silly, right? Yeah, it basically combines the stats of 2 Burstings into one, so I guess I'll take it. We're not against high attack, low health enemies or reverse, so being stable or just chunky rather than more minions should be okay. I wonder how well the dragon's gonna hold up. I mean, there's 2 Bursting I think in alignment. If I can hit both of them, it's over. No, wait, it's not in alignment, right? I could instead hit Bursting and upgraded Echoed. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna hit nothing. Oh, it's an upgraded Bursting and an upgraded Echoed. I was never gonna get anything anyway. They're both too big. And there's Spear. No way, there's too much on this guy's side. There's just no way. We tried, we came 2nd place, it's okay. It's not even an animal. If it was, maybe I'd have a chance. If that Bursting had died, I'd still lose. Look at this Echowood. It's not even close. Look at that Echowood. He just had much better artifacts and better luck on finding Bursting and assorted animals. I suppose it's to be expected because it sees 1 guaranteed animal with +1/+1 in his shop, in addition to everything else. Still though, we've done quite well, I'd say. 2nd place is alright. Thanks for watching, be well out there and I'll see you next time.